There's a lot you don't know about this fantasy adventure story.
My name is Pai Patel. I am on a lifeboat alone with a tiger.
And today we're exploring 10 pieces of trivia about Life of Pi. Number 10, the inspiration. Our trivia list begins with a fact about the origins of this story. This tale of a boy who survives 227 days at sea is based on a prize-winning novel of the same name. Written by Canadian author Yann Martel, this story's inspiration came from a review of the 1981 short story Max and the Cats, which centered on a man who gets stranded in the Atlantic Ocean with a jaguar. Number 9, casting Pi. In the film, the teenage Pisin Molitor Patel, known simply as Pi, is older than he is in the book. Incredibly, 17-year-old Suraj Sharma was chosen from more than 3,000 hopefuls to play the leading role, even though it was his first time acting. He only tried out because of his brother, who asked Suraj to go along with him to the audition.
As a joke, I went, okay, I'll go do this. So I went and gave the auditions, and somehow I got chosen into the second round.
As I progressed through the stages, it turned from a joke to the most important thing in my life.
Number 8, reduced intro and rating. For the film, many story elements were changed to make the film more dramatic and exciting. As a result, most of the lengthy intro of Martel's book was shortened, so the film focuses more on the lessons Pi learned from his family than from his mentors.
Animals do not think like we do. People who forget that get themselves killed. That tiger is not your friend. When you look into his eyes, you are seeing your own emotions reflected back at you.
The tone of the movie was also changed. The pain and suffering of the book was removed, so the film would be family-friendly with a PG rating. Number 7, nod to the book. Even though the film changed many parts of the original story, it lovingly paid respect to the book with various visual cues. The most notable of these is the overhead shot that shows Pi and the tiger Richard Parker asleep while curled up on opposite ends of the boat as fish swim beneath them. This is a direct tribute to the book's cover. Number 6, creating the tiger. Though Pi spends much of the film trapped with Richard Parker, actor Suraj Sharma was never actually in the boat with the live 450-pound tiger. The real tiger was only filmed in certain scenes, like when he is sitting at the beginning of the film, swimming in the water, and during stick training. CGI was used for the remaining shots, and in fact, 86% of the tiger shots were created by computers. Number 5, the untamable friendship. In the Life of Pi film, Pi is never fully able to tame the tiger. But this was not the case in the book. Pi actually used his zoo and circus knowledge to subdue the beast. We know this because the creature makes a noise that tells us he is no longer aggressive. But to keep the movie tension high, this part was cut. Number 4, a real-life Pi. Director Ang Lee hired a man called Stephen Callahan to help with the movie. In 1982, Callahan survived 76 days on a rubber lifeboat in the Atlantic Ocean when his sailboat sank. He was able to describe the conditions and emotions he experienced, so the film would be even more convincing to audiences. Number 3, the carnivorous island. In the film, Pi and Richard Parker only spend a day on the carnivorous island, which was done in order to help the story flow. The island and its terror are displayed through scenes like when Pi discovers human teeth, but it is shown in such a way as to make the audience doubt if it really existed. This doubt is explained more later in the film when Pi is older and speaking with the writer.
Where'd the tooth come from?
Years ago, some poor fellow just like me must have found himself stranded on that island, and like me, thought he might stay there forever. But all that the island gave him by day, it took away again by night.
Number 2, moments of cinematic beauty. Ang Lee manages to capture the novel's moments of beauty and wonder on film, including such scenes as a lightning storm and the introduction of the whale. While the movie's running time meant many cuts were necessary, the biggest omission is the fact that audiences do not overhear all of Pi's thoughts. To make up for this, the film focuses on stunning scenery and close-ups to show Pi's emotions. Number 1. Oscar milestones. Rounding off our trivia list is a fact about this movie's winning ways.
And the Oscar goes to Ang Lee.
This is the first PG-rated film to win the Oscar for Best Director since 1985's Out of Africa. It was also the first family film to win the Oscar for Best Director since 1969's Oliver, and the first film to win Best Director without taking home the Best Motion Picture Academy Award since another of Lee's films, 2005's Brokeback Mountain.
I really want to thank you for believing this story and share this incredible journey with me. I need to thank Yann Martel for writing this incredible, inspiring book.
Are you a fan of Life of Pi? Which did you enjoy more, the novel or the film?
I wrote Life of Pi because I had to. That story took possession of me, took hold of me.